Jay, good morning. How are you doing?
Yo, what's up, man? How are you? Happy Monday.
Oh, same to you. I got to tell you how I've become so addicted to All Rise. It's because of the Johnny Depp trial. It's because of that trial that I needed more action. And it's all, and you guys give me everything that I need to feed that addiction.
You are ready to see the judge get it done, huh?
Well, I want to know about the judge because I didn't get enough from that other trial. That's what I love about this show is that I get to see the judge's life, man.
Well, you know what, man? We're super fortunate. We get to do so many diverse cases, so we get to play on all of those notes, man, that kind of flow through society. So it's exciting.
So do you guys pick up the storylines from real life situations and then you build upon it?
Yeah. So we have actual consultants that pull from real cases. Yeah.
Well, that explains why I have to ask this next question. How do you keep it so real? Well, it's because it is real, but it's done so in a way that you guys are storytelling.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much, man. Every fan is important to us, man. We appreciate you.
So then when you're doing your role in radio, I envision the listener being there. Do you envision the viewer being there as well?
You know what? That's a very interesting question. You know, I think a lot of different actors, artists have different approaches. For me, I kind of am only responsible for myself and the character in the moment. So I really don't take on the responsibility of what the audience is doing or seeing or feeling. I kind of just try to take the text, allow that to kind of come through in an authentic way for what I believe is real in that moment, like you said. And then I let the editors and the directors and everybody else, you know, kind of, I guess, cultivate what the audience is seeing and feeling.
Do you ever have one of those moments, because I know I do in radio, when I'm in the studio, and there's a difference between the studio person and the live person, and that moment is that you know that when you're in the studio, there's a different voice, there's a different sound, and sometimes when you speak, when you speak out of tune, it's like, oh God, do that one again, please.
Ooh, yeah, oh, absolutely. Well, it's all about rhythm, man. It's all about harmony. It's all about tone, and like that's how we talk, right? You know what I mean? We're so rhythmic, we're so communicative. It's a vibration, you know what I mean? So absolutely, it's music, man.
You bring up a really good point, because I've done radio shows, morning shows, where I've had partners and stuff like that. When you talk about the harmony, my God, that's exactly what we have to do. If she or he is going to be up here, I've got to be able to be in a tone where I have to match it.
That's right. Or it just doesn't feel, like you said, it doesn't feel right. It feels like it's like kind of displeasing to the ear, right?
Yep. I call it out of tune. And because, I mean, we know when people sing out of tune on these little talent shows and stuff like that, we go, oh my God, they're out of tune. But when people speak, they don't, I never hear people say that.
Yeah, and it's true. And it's crazy because, you know, I think like when we watch athletes play b-ball or whatever, we're kind of like, there's so much grace for that athletic thing. But like when it comes to like singing or acting, if you are bad, like if you're not believable, people are just like, yo, you're bad. Like, sit down. You know, we have no grace for bad acting. It's crazy, you know.
You said b-ball. Now I've got to ask you the question. Last night was that big game between the Celtics and Steph Curry. And did you watch any of that?
Oh, man. You know what? Last night I was in the middle. I was actually at a buddy's birthday party, so I didn't. But I know. You want to put me D with what happened? Highlights. Give me some highlights.
The only thing I know is that the first game is that I saw Steph Curry's face when they lost, and I thought, you should not have ever done that to Steph Curry. And last night they just kicked total tail. I mean, I it was like I knew he would come back. You can't do that kind of stuff to Steph Curry.
Nah, that's right. This is the motivation.
Do you get to have a real life? I mean, we get to see you as Luke and all that kind of stuff, and and I'm sure that you walk into a Starbucks and people go Luke, and I mean it's just amazing how you bring so much to a role, and and that's how we see you as.
You know what is interesting? I will say this: people are really chill. But, there was one time I was in Target, and I was going up the escalator, and this woman pushed me hard in the back.
Oh, my God.
And said, hey, you better not be messing with that other woman. And I turned around, I was like, ma'am, my name is J. Alex Brinson. Okay, that's a fake character on television. Like, it was pretty abrasive. But no, people are really chill, though. People are really chill.
See,
but if they feel connected to it, that means we're doing a good job, right?
And that's the reason why I had to leave television, was because people were recognizing me on the street, and they would come up and talk about stuff. I'm going, there are times I don't want to be that guy on TV.
Wow. I mean, I try to, I'm super private. You know what I mean? I'm not, out all the time. But it's just kind of part of, I guess, the responsibility that comes with doing this job a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm the most qualified to answer that question. I'm still young, man. New in the game. I'm still new in the game.
But what you are qualified for is something that my grandson is struggling with right now, dyslexia. And my grandson is in the 11th grade, and this kid's having problems, and I don't know how to reach through that storm. You have done that.
So let me ask you a question. He's in 11th grade. Has he had any opportunities to kind of gather some tools?
Yeah,
like how to kind of counteract.
Yep. But he's gone so inward, and the problem is that he has really taken on video games and stuff like that, and that's made him a metaverse of sorts. And I don't want him to be in the metaverse.
Right. Wow. Well, okay. I mean, I gotta give a shout out to my homage benchmark in Media PA. They changed my life, bro. It was so frustrating. I remember my mom laying on the floor making the letters of the alphabet, A, B, with her body, and I just could not get it for anything. And, basically what I've discovered is that my brain works by association rather than, memorization. So once I understand the concept, I can then, compare it to another concept to then tie the ideas together. So they're this is cat, and then cat, bat, based on the sounds of the A and the T. You know what I'm saying? And so then they allowed me to build on that concept. They allowed me to build on that concept. And then they taught me even more organizational skills, how to take notes, how to write down my schedule so that I don't have anxiety about what's coming next, and I can kind of focus because it's hard for me to focus. Basic stuff like that. It changed my life, and I use all of those skills today, man. All of them.
I totally get into what you're saying, and the thing is, I see you as an inspiration to people who are going to discover that and see that your success is happening because you made a choice. You made a choice to figure out how to make things move.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
So
it's cool, man. I mean, you can do it. You can do it.
Well, I'm so proud of you for being on All Rise, and I really do speak the truth when I say that I'm addicted to this show now because of that other court case. And and thank God for binge watching, because now I can go all the way back, and I have all the way back to the very beginning.
Awesome, man. We appreciate you so much, man. And where are you located? I know it's iHeartRadio, but where are you located?
I'm in Charlotte. You ever been here in Charlotte, North Carolina?
You know what? I've never been to Charlotte, North Carolina.
You gotta come down here, man. This is the big city now, man. Everybody's coming here from every corner of the world. It's crazy how it's growing.
Done. A few of my cast members have, I think Ruthie Ann Miles, has friends in Charlotte she was talking to us about one time. But yeah, I'll definitely come down for a visit, man. But we appreciate you. iHeartRadio is the best.
Well, come back to this show anytime, Jay, because the door is always going to be open for you, sir.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so much. Have a great day. Happy Monday.